Who here likes Legos? Everybody does almost, right? So guess what I had? I had a Luther Lego. How about that? Have you ever seen one of those before? Do you know who Martin Luther is? Okay, good. I'm going to talk about that for a little bit. So Martin Luther, 500 years ago, God used him to bring about some reforms in the church. And so this is a Luther Lego, and he has a couple things in his hand. What's this one? So everybody says a feather, and it is.
Actually, it's a pen.
You're exactly right. It's a pen. In the ancient world, they would use feathers on the tips of it to write. And the reason that's in this, you're right, they would dip it in ink and then write a little bit at a time, right? So that's because Luther wrote a lot of books, right? Luther wrote a lot of books about what God wanted him to tell the church. The reason he did, by the way, we should know this, is that some people were teaching things that were not in agreement with the Bible. And so Luther. So that's a different fellow. Martin Luther King Jr. is an American from the 20th century, right? And he also had much to say and challenged our nation to be better, right? So he was named after Martin Luther. So Martin Luther is a German from the 1500s. Martin Luther King is American in the 1900s, right? So Luther has this pen because he wrote a lot. He was correcting some of the things that had gone on. And what's in the book? What kind of book do you think he probably has in his hand? A Bible, that's exactly right. And this one says in German, the Old Testament and the New Testament, because Luther translated the Bible. So this is what Luther did, is he wrote a lot about the things that the church should be teaching, and he used his Bible as the basis for teaching it. Now what I have behind me is this. What's this? That's a cross, because when I say cross, what am I thinking of now? Jesus, right? I'm thinking of Jesus. So we always want to know this. God used Luther in the church, but do we worship Martin Luther? And you can see the cross, yeah. No, we don't worship Martin Luther. Why? Well, because we worship just Jesus, right? Did Martin Luther die on the cross for us? Who did? Jesus. Did Martin Luther rise again on Easter Sunday? No, who did? Jesus did, exactly. So Jesus is the Savior, and he's the one that we worship, right? But Martin Luther was a preacher and a teacher who taught the church to be faithful to the Word, and that's what we're celebrating this Reformation Sunday. All right? Okay, thanks for coming up, guys. You can head back to your spots.